Hi, this is Arbitrary Hubris, and I'm going to show a crop mutation methodology that is unproven in benefit. I was previously, because I'm on Regrowth, and we've turned off the setting in Regrowth Pack that makes you have to have multiple parents in order to get a mutation on a crop. It means that you can have linear progression. So this area was created just to have long lines separated by cracked stone of crops that would mutate, but it still took a huge amount of time. So I thought, well, I want to give more directions. I want more chances for mutation, even though it's a single parent. And so I kind of came up with the modified way of doing this. In packs where you do have multiple parents giving you a benefit, you do a plus sign where you'll have four crops on the outside planted and grown, and you'll drop one in the center, and you'll get a mixture of all of these, and you'll get a benefit. And then you take this one and you replace the least evolved crop, right? Well, in this pack you don't do that. You don't need to do that because you don't get any benefit from the multiple parent. But the more chances you have to mutate, the better off you are. So I'm going to start here with a brand new 111 redstone seed. In fact, let me analyze it first before we get started. I just made it. I've been needing redstone for projects, and now I finally have gotten around to it. So we'll plant that pup, and I'm going to use some magical fertilizer, just so I don't need it really, because I've got massive sprinklers and a massive tank full of water. But still, it's to show it on this film, I want to get into the technique and not make you wait for the whole thing. So first of all, I get the crop grown, and then I drop 4 double crops around it because I want to end up with 2 good seeds. And I generally wait and let it go to 3 or 4 before I break them, and then I'll analyze, and the top 2 winners will then move us to the next round. And usually in 7 to 10 rounds I can get to 10 10 10 on my crop. So this really is better. So already we have one. I'm going to go ahead and analyze that, see what we got. We may have a mutation right now. We may have just a copy. We got a mutation already. So I'm going to give that one honored position. My best crop always goes over here. I try to leave 2 slots. I want to get a couple more so we don't start off on 111. There we go. So I'll go and break that, and we'll take these 2 because they're probably both going to be better. Up, another copy of 111. Okay, well, we'll just go ahead and get started with that. I'm going to pop that one in the compost bin because I only need 1 of those. So here's my pattern. And the pattern came about just because I'm using 4x4s all over the place for all my crops. Just easy to work with, and it's easy to divide, especially when I start off with a water source in the center. You can have 1 water source and feed all 4 of these 4x4s. So that's why I have that pattern. So let's pop some fertilizer on those and get some crop sticks out so we can start getting mutations. Sorry, I'm on a server, and so I can't do the fast double tap in order to make a double crop. There's a little bit of lag going on. Alright, I'm not going to edit this. It's already fertilized. It won't take long to start popping out mutations. By the way, is everybody else like me? You won't crossbreed anything until you get it to 10 10 10? It's an obsession with me. So all of my crops that are growing out here right now are 10 10 10, and then I've got a drawer full of those crops that I've retired that I no longer need on a day-to-day basis. I think I've got 71 right now that are 10 10 10. Let me see. 63. Okay, that's enough mutations right now. We could get a couple more over here because this is actually the better one. Nope, that's the 111. Good. So let's pick those up and see what we got. So again, I want my winners to end up right here, so I can throw the rest of them away and replant these 2. 132, I'll say that's a better one. I always prioritize growth though. So if I have higher growth and on one and higher gain on the other, or higher strength on the other, I always go with the growth because it helps me mutate faster to get the crop grown faster. All right, so 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 2. That's a replacement for that. So we got 2 slight improvements, not very good. There we go. Now we're moving along. So I just replaced. So I always have my top 2 here with my top one all the way to the right. Let's see if we got a replacement now. We got a 2, 3, 2 and a 1, 3, 2 and a 2, 2, 3. So that replaces that. Pop those in the trash. So we've already gone up in growth 1 and 2 in gain and 1 in strength on both of these, and 2 in strength on one of them. But strength doesn't really matter. It doesn't have anything to do with this pack because we don't have weeds to fight against. All right, pop those up. Anyways, I think you've seen the entirety of the technique actually. It gets really fast jumps. I could do this in just a few minutes rather than waiting for 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours for a long line to go through and then find out I only got to 757, which is very frustrating. So I'll end the video there. Let me know what you think.